Ma'am, can you go to the notepad, ma'am? Sorry, open the notepad. Today, the most important topic is transport customizing requests and SAP environments. Transport, transport customizing requests. Whatever the request is that we have done, you have created the company code. When you have created the company code, okay, one pop-up screen has been shown in your system. Okay, so what is the exact thing that we have? So the main important thing in transport, every transport request is we generate one number. When you generate one number for the particular transport request, that we can call it as a customizing request. Okay, so transport customizing request in SAP environments. Transport customizing request in in SAP environment. In SAP environment. Please ask to the server people and tell my name to the Babu Technologies. Okay, please try to provide the second client username and password so that we can do the configurations in that system without having the authorization and all. How we can able to move this transport requests from one server to the another server. Okay, and from one client to the another client. Client is nothing but the one server only. Okay, all of you. So please make a request. Okay, not a order, make a request. Do you have an authorization? Okay, do you have the credentials to this client, particular client? If you have the credentials, please give us. Automatically, we will do some of the configurations. Okay, just make one request. Okay, not a demand. Okay, so you're spending just 1,500 to 2,000 rupees, right, on the particular server for 3 months. No one will give all the access. Okay, that is the another thing, all of you. Ma'am, just put the heading, this one. Okay, colon. Then next, click on the enter. Enter. The first point is all of you, where all these customizing requests are saved. Okay, using transaction code SE09 only we can able to see the customizing requests, right? That is the important thing. Okay, so customizing requests are saved in transaction code. Customizing requests are saved. Customizing requests are saved using transaction code SE09. All of you, once again, I'm giving you it is just a request. Okay, it is not just a warning, it is just a request. Whenever I give a call to your Skype ID, just come to the Skype. Don't ignore the Skype. Okay, so literally I don't know what concept I will tell. Okay, that is the important thing. Please try to understand the point that if you don't attend the class every day, what will happen when it comes to the interview? Okay, your profile will be rejected. Okay, so you are here to learn the course. Okay, you are not here to download the recordings. Okay, so you are paying the fee, attend the class, try to understand the things and all. After some of the concepts, I will ask you the interview questions. I will ask you to present the presentation. If you don't give any presentations and all, okay, you will be in a risk mode. That is the important thing. So see, you may be a talented person, but the thing is that you have to learn the subject. Okay, without subject, any talented person cannot get the success, much success. Okay, maybe he can get the success. These points must be there in your mind. Okay, without having all these things, you cannot run. I mean, you cannot run your profile. Definitely, I will tell you. Good. Please try to attend the class. Okay. When I make a call, try to lift the call. Okay. Don't be in a position that we can able to download the recordings and all the rest of worries. I can able to practice each and everything. So that is, I mean, that thing will not going to run here. Okay, good. Customizing requests are saved using transaction code SE09. What are those customizing requests, all of you? So those are customizing requests, workbench requests, and the next one is transport of copies. Okay, so can you put the second point now? I mean, not the second point. Under this one point, you do have a point. Give space. Click on enter. Give space. Now is give space. A point. A point is customizing requests, customizing requests, customizing requests, comma, workbench request. Customizing request, comma, workbench request. Okay, so today I will search for the server documents, all of you. If I have the customizing requests server documents, I mean transport requests changing from one client to another client documents. Okay, if I have those things, definitely I will take the screenshot and I will send it in the SAP FSO group. Okay, all of you, how the transport requests are moving. Okay, see, till last steps, you will going to learn each and every concept. But the thing is that you will not going to see. Okay, why? Because we don't have any authorization to log on into this 200 client. Okay, I mean, we can able to transfer, but the thing, how we can able to transfer, the process I am telling. Okay, and at the same time, I will show you the configuration also. But we have one left configuration and which cannot be done. Okay, so sorry for that thing, all of you. Why? Because it is a demo server and I cannot do anything, right? So that is why. So I have told you that I will just share the document. I mean, if I have the document, automatically I'm not the one person who has worked on the customizing requests and all with base systems. Okay, so there will be among persons. So trainees will be there. Associate trainees will be there. So they will take care. Okay. And that is another point. So then next B point is, see, all of you, when you click on the customizing request, what are the things that you can able to see? First one is tables hyphen content. Tables space hyphen content. Tables space hyphen content. Yes. Okay. All of you, when you just click on the customizing request, plus symbol is there, right? What you have seen? Okay. I mean, before 2 minutes back, what you have seen? Table contents, you have seen it, right? And a C pointer. B point is over and C pointer. C point is customizing. C point is customizing. 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 Okay. Space table content. Customizing is also table content, all of your tables. Customizing table data. Then next one is view maintenance data. Okay. D point is view maintenance data. See, definitely in interview point of view, they will just ask you these questions, all of you. What are the customizing requests, data contents that you have observed? Okay, those data contents are tables data contents, customizing table data contents, and view maintenance data contents. Okay, so I will just give you the example. Company code data creation. Okay, so you have created the company code data, which is in one table. Okay, when you expand the table, you do have customizing table content. So, I mean, for which company code, you have assigned different types of things. Okay, you will assign posting period variant, you will assign credit control area, you will assign company, lot of things you will do it, right? So all these things will be maintained in view maintenance data. Got my point, all of you? Right. So the next one, the next one, next one. So there are three types of requests. There are three types of requests. There are three types of requests. First request is customizing request. Customizing request. A point is customizing request. A point is customizing a request. A point is customizing request, and B point is workbench request, and C point is transport of copies. C point is transport of copies. Transport of copies. Okay, very good, right, all of you. So in the customizing request, the customization that is made into SAP system. Okay, you have development client, right? 100 is the development client. SAP system that is saved in the form of customizing request in transport organizer. Okay, what is the transport organizer? Okay, when you go to the transaction to SC09, you can able to see the things. Okay, now what we can able to do here, first of all, we need to find out whether 100 is development client, or 200 is testing client, or 300 is production client. How you can able to find out? Okay, first of all, to know the, first of all, if you want to know about the customizing request, workbench requests, and transport of copies, you have to know how many servers, how many clients that are there in the SAP system. Okay, third point is, you can just write down one point, that is using transaction code SCC4, we can able to find out the SAP environments. We can able to find out the SAP environments. SAP environments. Okay, all of you. See, you don't even know anything about the environments and all. Okay, environments is nothing but the clients only, all of you. Servers only. How many servers are there? They will just ask you the question. Definitely. See, I'm not degrading you. Okay, just learn the each and every subject. Automatically, in interview point of view, they will test you whether you are a fake consultant or real-time consultant. They will just test you. How many servers are there? Just tell me. How many servers are that you are using? Just tell me. See, when I was working for the particular client, that is Cargill client, we had 5 servers, literally. We had 5 servers. Okay, do you believe? So you will be, you believe that when it comes to the landscape things and all, we do have 3 servers only. That is not the important thing. Right now you have. That is client choice. Okay, so don't worry about the servers, don't worry about the things, and don't worry about the questions. just map your information in your mind. Okay, so see, when it comes to this, some of the clients they will use the 3 servers, some of the clients they will use the 5 servers. Okay, so don't tell that we had only 2 servers, we had only 3 servers. Just tell those things. Okay, now in this transaction code SEC4, you can able to find out the development server, quality or testing server, or production server. Other SAP environments are like sandbox. Okay, and after this customization request classes and all, I will share you my sandbox details. Okay, I will share my sandbox configuration details, things and all. You will get it today. Okay, don't worry. So, but the thing is that you are studying or not. If you don't study, okay, so nothing will happen. You are not going to get any job. That is the important thing. Okay, so in the other SAP environments are sandbox, training and pre-productions. Okay, can you write down these things from? So environments or system landscape. Can you give the point? Environments are system landscape. Environments or system landscape. Not ARE, OR. Or the system landscape. Okay, so the under this 4th point, you can just write down, ma'am. A point is development server, B point is quality server, and C point is production server. A point is development server, B point is quality server, C point is production server, and D point is sandbox server. In the sandbox server, you cannot, whatever you want, you can do it. That is your choice, like demo systems and all. And E point, that is 5th point, is training and pre-production service. Training and pre-production server. Pre-production server. See, why I am telling all these things means this is the process. All of you try to learn the thing, and they will just ask you the question from the starting point of the customizing requests using transaction code SC09. Okay, please try to understand the point. So today's class is SAP S4 HANA transport request class only. From tomorrow's class, we do have configurations things. Okay, all right, don't worry. The next one. So training and pre-production service are done. See, all of you, you are seeing the client 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. The next one is 1,000, not 1,000, 600, 501, 601, 605. Like this, you will going to see, right? In SAP, the different environments are identified. What are those environments, all of you? Development servers, quality servers, production servers, sandbox servers, training and pre-production servers. In SAP, the different environments are identified through different lines, that is 3-digit numeric key, which are created through the SEC4. See, in SAP system, you will not going to find out this create options and all. But when it comes to the real-time servers, you have the options. Okay, you don't worry. I will show you the screenshots. Don't worry. Okay, right. Ma'am, you can just write on the point. When they ask one thing, where you can maintain 3-digit key, for which object you are maintaining these 3-digit keys. Okay, in SAP, the different environments are identified The different environments are identified through different clients. Through different clients. Through different clients. Okay, CLIENTS. Clients, that is 3-digit numeric key. That is 3-digit numeric key. So you can able to view or create these clients using transaction code SCC4. You can able to create or view these SAP environment, these 3-digit numeric key clients. No, click on the enter. 3-digit numeric key clients using transaction code numeric key clients using transaction code SCC4. Now you can just go to the transaction code SCC4. First we have to know the things. What are those things? Where all these development client, quality or testing clients, and then production clients are creating. Okay, so this is the display view only, right? All of you don't have any create option, but when it comes to the real-time service, you do have create option. Okay, so now can you observe 100 is for the demo client, 200 is for the development client, and 400 is for the fully activated client. That we can call it as a quality or production. See, they didn't mention anything, right? So this is the exact line for the 3-digit numeric key. I mean, this is the exact server for the 3-digit numeric client. Okay, so you have 100, 200, 400. Just write down, ma'am. Just write down in the notepad. 100 is for the, okay, I'm just giving you the explanation when it comes to my client systems and all. Okay, we do have 3-digit numeric key, that is development, 3-digit numeric key, that is quality, 3-digit numeric key, that is production. Okay, so 100, okay, just give the A point, give the A point, 100 space hyphen, remove is the, just give the development circle. Remove the is for the and all. Just give the development client or server. Development client or server. CLIENT. CLIENT and or server. The next one. So in SEC for transaction code, you have seen the 100 development client or server clients. Okay. The next one, B point is 200. You have seen the 200, right? So that we are assuming that is quality server client. Okay. 200 space hyphen space, that is quality client or server. Quality client or server. The next one, C. C is for the what is the last client, ma'am? 400, right? C is for the production client. Okay. See, in this system, okay, for their organization and all, they are just using the development client, quality client, or production client. Okay, that we can call it as a numbers. In transaction code SCC4, you can able to create or view these 3-digit numeric key claims. Okay, development, quality, production, anything. I mean, like trainings and sandbox and production. I mean, pre-production service. You can able to have a lot of things, all of you. Okay, don't worry. This is about the SCC4 transaction code screen view. Okay, then next one. See, what do you mean by customizing request to all of you? Okay, the customizing that is made into SAP system is saved in the form of customizing requests in transport organizer using transaction code SE09. Okay, so please write down the one point. The customization that is made into SAP system, the customization that is made into SAP system, definitely they will ask you these questions. That is why I'm just giving you the instruction to write down each and every point. The customization that is made, not mean, that is made, M-A-D-E. M-A-D-D-D-D-E, made, M-A-D-E. Yes, M-A-D-E, made into SAP system, is saved in the form of customizing requests, in the form of customizing requests in transport organizer, that we can call it as a customizing request. That we can call it as a customizing request. Good. Then seventh point. See, all of you, besides customizing requests, there are 3 types of requests. So which can be viewed through transaction code SE09 and SE10, right? That is workbench request. Okay. See, you no need to have any information on this workbench request. Just try to learn the workbench requests. Okay, this workbench request. I mean, whatever the change request is. Whatever the change request is, write down whatever the change request is that are made for ABAP workbench, that we can call it as a workbench request. And the changes are mostly programming code or custom objects. The changes are mostly programming code. Or custom objects. Okay, all of you. So as of now, you have different types of points, and at the same time, transport of copies will be there. 8th point is transport of copies. They just ask you the question. Why? Because And I mean, what are the versions that you are using, and in which version you are transporting the requests. Okay, to transport objects, to transport objects to a specified SAP system. Okay, specified SAP system means specified client, and that is production server, quality server, or development server. Okay, to transport objects to a specified SAP system, the objects are transported within the version. The objects are transported with in the version within the version they have in the current SAP system. They have in the current SAP system. All of you, I mean, right now in my company, we use for client, we use SAP S4 HANA Cloud 2202 versions. Okay, 2202 versions. What is the version that we are using right now, all of you? You are a real-time consultant. Okay, you are using the versions. What is the version? SAP S4 HANA Cloud 2202. Yes, under this 8 point, just write on version as 22 SAP S4 HANA Cloud 2202. See, for every year there will be some updates, and they do use versions and all. See, for 2023 we didn't get any update. Okay. The main important thing is that the version that you are using, SAP S4 HANA Cloud 2202. SAP S4 HANA Cloud 2202. No, 2202. Only numeric. Okay, good. Okay. See, the original location of the objects remain unchanged. Okay, in transport of copies, the original location of the object, you have created the company code transport requested. That is the original object. Please try to write down the original location of the objects remains unchanged. Remains unchanged. The original location of the objects remains unchanged in transport of copies. In transport of copies. All of you, we cannot select the transport of copies, okay, from I mean, we cannot transfer the requests from transport of copies. That is why we just select these customizing requests as well as normal workbench requests. Okay, the original location of the objects remains the same. The original location objects remains same. Remains same or unchanged or unchanged or unchanged. There is no delivery to another SAP system. There is no delivery to SAP system. Now go to the SAP S4 HANA system. Now go to the SAP S4 HANA system. Now go to the SAP S4 HANA system. No. Yes, go to the SAP S4 HANA system and use the transaction code SE09. No need to write anything. Go to the SAP system, and now we will do the things. How we can able to transfer the request. Okay, so as you know, you have seen the different types of display views using transaction code SEC4, and the next one is it. Now just use the things, all of you. Whatever the customizing things that you have made or that you have created, okay, based on your uses and all. Okay, so those customizing requests and workbench requests will be moved from one server to the another server, and that people will take care the workbench requests. You are the one person who will going to take care the customizing request. Okay, you may not be aware of workbench requests or transport of copies. So don't worry about those things. No one will going to ask you those questions on these things. Okay, and at the same time, you have to know how these data are transferring from one server to the other server. Okay, click on the display now. You will going to see a lot of customizing requests and workbench requests and all. Okay, based on the user creations. In the display mode, you will going to see the transport organizer requests details. Okay. So these are the workbench requests. These are the customizing requests. Workbench requests will be taken care by ABAP consultants, and customizing requests will be taken care by our consultants like FSCO consultants and MM consultants, SD consultants, FSCO consultants like this. Okay, so these things are modifiable. So what is the thing here? Local change requests are also there. Okay, so can you come down, ma'am? Whatever the request that we have generated, okay, from the starting point of the enterprise structure, like company creation, company codes and all. So where is the company code creation, ma'am? So can you see the company code creation? Creation of the company code. Creation for the XY03 technology, that is not ours. Okay, I think so. Company code creation. Okay, no issue, whatever it may be. Can you open the plus button now? See, all of you. This is the data that you can able to transfer. Creation of company code. Okay, so for the they have mentioned one thing. Why? Because they have created the thing, right? So this is the demo server. I mean, anybody can create the customization requests and all. And the next one is organizational structure. They are doing organizational structure. Okay, so that is their choice, all of you. Whatever the request is, I mean, whatever the configurations that are given to the particular client, I mean, particular consultant and all, they will do that in implementation project. Okay, they will mention one thing and they will do the documentation. Okay, documentation is very, very important in any SAP systems. I mean, for any consultant. Can you open the plus button, ma'am? This is the whole request. Okay, S4 HK 903701. Try to write down this thing, ma'am. 90 S4 HK 903701. S4 HK 903701. Company code creation, transport request. Company code creation, transport request, S4 HK 903709. Okay, this is the company code creation transport request, all of you. Okay, company code creation, transport request. Try to observe the point. So this company code transport request is there in the 100 client, 100 client, which is development client. Okay. So just put the brackets, ma'am, in client 100. In client 100. In client 100. So as you know, all of you, as the changes are not made directly into production after go live, then those are made into development client first, right? Definitely, that is 100 client. And then transported those to the quality client, that is 200. Okay, for testing purposes. Once the testing is successfully done, then those changes are transported to the production client. Each client contains its own customizing objects, repository objects. Okay, repository objects means what, all of you? That is related to the table contents, that is related to the view maintenance data and all. Try to understand the point. Okay, so repository objects in global settings. It is an autonomous unit for each and everything, for each and every server. They have autonomous units in the SFS system with regards to commercial law, organizations and datas. That is the important thing right now we have. Please try to understand the point. Okay, so company code creation transport request is there in client 100. Okay, so this company code, okay, whatever the company code that we are using, like DUR1, we are right now the present for present system we are using DUR1. Okay, all of you. So that request has been generated in the client 100, and you want to move this transport request to the quality server. I mean, in that quality server, the client which we are created in the particular 100 client, okay, is not there in the 200 client. Okay, that is my intention. Right. How we can able to move? Now, what we can say, so by copy the transport request, okay, go to the SE09 same screen, go to the SE09 same screen. Already, the thing is that all of you, I have already told you about views, okay, how you are using the customizing table content. Okay, so customizing task, that is table content. So when you go to this company code creations, okay, so here company code to company is the activity. Can you open the activity? Open the table contents. See, view cluster maintenance data is there. Table contents will be there. Customizing table contents will be there. Okay, can you open anything, ma'am? Table contents. Just open the anything. Table contents. When you open one thing, when you are giving this FAGL underscore like TL DG RPT, okay, can you open this thing? So these are the table contents tables. Okay, 100 client. Okay, what are the data that is there in this table contents? Okay, so what is the data? Can you come down now? So here you have defined this for the particular company code. You have defined the business area. Suppose, so define business area is there. For example, open this define business area. Just click on the place. Yes, view maintenance data. Okay, this is a table content, and this is a table. And under this table, what are the things that you have created? Okay, business area, business functional area, we will going to create TGSP and TGSBT. Okay, so this is the way you can able to see the data. Like what data? So they will ask you the questions, all of you, definitely. They will ask you the question. Okay, so view maintenance data will be there, table contents will be there, customizing table contents will be there. Try to understand the point. Can you close these things, ma'am, and just copy the request? No. Close all these things. So just copy this request. S4 HK 903701. S4 HK 973. Just click on the S4 HK 903701. How we can able to copy these things? S4 HK 903701 is there, right? Just click on that thing, Control Y and Control C. Copy that thing. Yes, Control Y. Control Y. In your system, Control Y. Go up, ma'am. How we can able to copy? Yes, drag it to the right side. So Control C. See all of you, when you go to this SFA system transport organizer, copy things and all, you're not going to get a control C, okay, control Y, you're not going to get it. So you have to use the control Y, then you can use the control C. Why? Because in control Y system, above people will do the things like that. If I give this key automatically, this functionality should work. That is the important thing. And okay, so you have copied the thing. Now, how we can able to transfer the request is from 100 client to 200 client. Okay, so now can you go to the system, go to the log of none. Now see all of you in these demo servers and all, um, they have given the one client, and that is only works in your system. And if you take the another client, automatically there is no any work. Why? Because see here, only one server is there. Only one server is there. Today I will share you my document, client documents and all. Okay, you can be able to see a lot of servers. Okay, so remove the client 100 now. Just give the 200. Give me 2 minutes of time, all of you. I will just close this session. Click on the enter now. Click on the enter now. Can you come down? What it is showing? I think my internet connection is. Okay, 400 client is activated, right? Go to the 400 client. Go to the 400 client now. Give the 400. And 200 client is not activated, and give the 400 client. 400 client is working, huh? Good. Okay, so can you go to the transaction code OX02 now? Can you go to the transaction code OX02? So see all of you. Yes, try to position, go to the position and try to find out your company code. Now, can you open this enterprise structure document now? What is the transport request that we have raised?
Where can I find out, sir?
Can you go to this files document and open the files which I have shared to you? So the thing is that we have raised one transport request, right? Go to the files. No. Go to the files. You have recorded the sessions, right? Sessions as well as the Word documents. No, ma'am. Go to the files. Files, computer file system. Open the enterprise structure class. Why? Because if we know the thing that is transport request that we have generated, right? If we know that thing only, we can able to give all these things using transaction code SSC1 by copying the transport request. Why? Because this transaction is used to copy a transport request from one client to another client, right? I mean, such as 100 to 400 client within the same servers. So what is the request that we have generated? Okay, I mean, when we were creating the company code using transaction code XOX02. Go to the files, ma'am. See, I'm not getting the proper systems. Okay, so creation of company code. So S4HK 903655. Copy this thing, ma'am, and paste it in the Word notepad. And try to find out our company code S4HK 903655.
Sir, where can I paste it that, sir?
Go to the notepad, try to paste it, that thing. S4HK 90365. Okay, ma'am. So the thing is that here S4HK 903655, right? So go to the first 100 client, ma'am. Go to the first 100 client. Uh, Give slash n, ma'am. Log off this thing and go to the 100 client. 100. Okay, 400 client is working, right? All of you. In all the system, 400 client is working, right? Just do the configurations for the transport request to send. Good. And go to the SE09 transaction code. Okay. And go to the display option, ma'am, and try to find out our request that we have created. That is S4HK 903655. S4HK
903655. 9036. Go up, ma'am. Go up. Up. 903655. Yes. Can you open this thing, ma'am? Yes. Customizing task. Open this thing. Define settings for the accounting principles and insert. Define copy delete check. Define shipping conditions. Customizing define accounting principles. Direction PP to vendor and maintain purchasing organization. Assign company code to chart of accounts. And the next one is define tolerance groups for company codes. Maintenance data. Maintain loading point. Very good. Okay, right. Now what we need to do is, ma'am, so this is the 100 client, right? So just go to the system and log off. Go to the system and log off. So that is why all of you, I have asked you to write the description for the particular customizing the requests and all company code creation, assigning company code creations to the like this. Okay. Okay. There is no worries. The first thing is that go to the transaction code SCC1. Go to the transaction code SCC1. Okay, our source client is 100, all of you, and the transport request will be S4HK 903655. Okay, then next one, what we need to do? So select this includes tables in request and test run and start immediately. So program ran successfully, all of you. So what we need to do is, so can you remove the test run? Can you remove the test run, ma'am? And go to the start immediately option. Yes. See, we can schedule as a I mean, the background job and all. Now we are in a demo systems, right? You no need to worry. See, scheduling as per the background job and start immediately is the same thing. But the thing is that start immediately, it takes some time. But schedule as a job background, okay, it will throw you the some errors when we have, and also it will show you how we can able to solve the errors also. But in demo systems, that is not at all required. Why? Okay, this program also ran successfully. Can you give /n, ma'am? Just log off this system. Just log off this system. And log in into the same system. No. Client is same 400. Continue. Okay, ma'am. Now you can just go to the transaction code SE09. Just go to the transaction code SE09. Go to the display option, ma'am. Can you come down, ma'am? S4HK903655. Has it copied or not? Go up. See, all of you, S4HK903655 has been copied. You got my point? And give /n, ma'am. Give /n and go to the transaction code OX02, ma'am. Go to the transaction code OX02. Go to the position, ma'am, and give your company code. See, all of you, we have got the transport request, right? Earlier in the 400 client, you haven't seen anything, whatever the company. Can you double click on this thing? Whatever the data that you have created, those has been transported to this client. That we can call it as a one server. And don't do the, I mean, so many of transport requests and all. This is the process in real time. And also, I mean, in interview preparation, I will tell you how we are using the transport requests using symbols and all, how we release those transport requests directly without having source client, okay, without having requests and all, how we are releasing. Okay, that is also there. But the most important thing is that they will just ask you the process, how you are doing, how you are maintaining the requests, and how you are transporting the requests from one server to the another server. I mean, without having the basis helper. Okay, basis help is the 100% need. Okay, basis help should be there. Why? Because it is a demo system, right? That is why no need to have any basis helper. But when it comes to the SAP real-time service and all, we need to have basis things and all. So they are the one persons who will give you the authorization to transport the requests. Okay. So this is the how we can able to transport the requests from one server to the another server. Okay, all of you. Nagaraju, your doubt is clear, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, this is the way we do in real time, all of you. Just try to remember the transaction codes and just do the programming runs and all. I mean, background runs and all, and how we are running and how we are taking the transport requests and how you have practically seen these things. Okay, from one server to the another server. Please try to understand the point that in interview point of view, no one will going to ask you the what do you mean by company, what do you mean by company code, what do you mean by business areas and all. No one will going to ask you what do you mean by asset accounting. No one will going to ask you. If you put some experience, okay, like 4 years or 5 years of experience, they will ask you these things, how you are transporting the things, okay, how you are doing the real time scenarios. Okay, so they will different. I mean, in interview point of view, if you go to that thing, automatically you will going to understand that. So why this Vinay is telling about all these things. Okay, so don't worry, I will be there for you to clear the interviews and all. But the thing is that you need to have more focus on the scenarios. Okay, real time scenarios, and at the same time conceptual subject, and at the same time when they give the customizing things and all, how you are doing like a certain the constructions and all, and like production costings and all. And the next one is scenarios like with purchase orders and without purchase orders, with sales orders and without sales orders, how you are acquiring the assets and how you are selling the assets. See, so many things are there. SAP is particularly relating to the functionality only. Okay, ABAP people, coding peoples will be there. Okay, they will just see the interfaces only. Okay, see whatever the interfaces that you are using. Okay, that is new entries, change view, company code systems and all, save buttons and all. Okay, they will use the code and they will insert the data. Okay, that is their thing only. See, functionality is the most important. When you understand the functionality, then only you can give the you can give the information to the client. Okay, you have to satisfy the client for their requirements and all. Without having these informations and all, how you can able to do the things? That is not the important thing, right? Please try to run the configurations. Okay, learn the mapping points, how you are mapping those systems. Yeah. Okay, and at the same time, they will ask you different types of questions in interview, all of you. So, I mean, you may not get the questions that you have learned. You may not get the questions that you have learned. Okay, so that is the important thing. And please be prepared for each and every topic. And tomorrow I will start this configuration. So, okay, we have done with the accounts receivables configurations, right? Tomorrow we will go to this cash discounts configurations and all, like payment terms and all. And after that, main configurations will be started, like house banks creations in another service, like Internet Explorer, how we can able to create the banks. Like, I mean, in ACC, you can able to create it easily, but in SAP S/4HANA, you cannot. Okay. So those things are mandatory, all of you. I will stop this record, all of you.